Hey, good morning, families. We wanted to share just a couple minutes of some perspective of children's ministry, discipling and partnering with you, the children of our lives. And we wanted to just simply encourage you and challenge you with some thoughts for a couple minutes. I'm Scott Rauch, Director of Christian Education, along with
Jennifer Anders, Children's Ministry Coordinator at Redeemer.
And I'm at Trinity, and
Paul Thompson, Principal of Concordia Lutheran School.
And each one of us actually oversee how ministry partners with you with raising your children and following Jesus well, whether it's from our churches, Redeemer or Trinity, and doing that primarily on Sunday mornings most of the time. We have other opportunities as well, or from a regular school year rhythm here at Concordia. We just wanted to share real quickly that we see this as a together kind of thing in raising our children and what it means to follow Jesus, to worship him well, which means that our main focus is gathering together on Sunday morning, not just for a Sunday school experience, but primarily for worshiping our Lord well, which means we need to get to know him better, to understand him in our faithfulness. And we do that at Trinity through Jubilation, which is a partnership of at home and at church with families, and the importance of parents seeing their primary role as teaching their children faith in Jesus. So we do that at Trinity, and we partner with Concordia with that. We've also done things with Redeemer, but we really get what they do as well. Jen, real quickly, your perspective on partnering with parents and families with teaching of faith.
My husband and I have always kind of thought about it as a puzzle as we disciple our own children, that there's different pieces. Concordia is a big piece of that. What we do at church and worship and Sunday school is a piece of that, but also our home component is really important. And those pieces all fit together so well, and just encourage our kids. It's great that we have other adults at school that model the faith for our children, but at church who are modeling and teaching that. And I think it communicates to our kids that this isn't just something that we do on Sunday mornings. This isn't just something that we do at school. This is something in everyday life. And even mom and dad, as we talk about it, church and worship, after church, at lunch, we always talk about what you hear in the sermon or whatever. And that tells our kids that mom and dad are still learning and growing too, and that all those puzzle pieces just carry on all through life and support each other. And so I want our families on Sunday morning to celebrate what Jesus has done with their families, but take it home and celebrate it at home as well, and talk about it and go through it, process it with their kids as well.
As much as children are in school, parents actually have the most time with children to teach and imitate and lead out into the faithfulness of their children more than we can. We provide great opportunities to support and resource and encourage, but we really want parents to take that role, that upfront role in doing it. So that's really our job, and our calling is to support you. Paul, you do that here at school as well?
Yeah, so as a school, we have the privilege of being able to spend 5 days a week with the children and to share our lives with them, basically. And we see it as a partnership. You look at any study on academics, and students always excel when there's a partnership between the home and the school. Now, we get a third part of that because we have the partnership with home, school, and our supporting congregations. I always say Concordia is a great place for kids to grow spiritually, physically, academically, socially. It's all those components of their life, which all start basically with the foundation that's built for them at home, taught to them in their churches, and then carried out at school. One of the ways we do that is like with our memory work. We have a family-based memory work where we ask our parents to work with our students to learn that memory work. And what we do is we provide a memory verse that is the same verse whether your student's in kindergarten or whether they're in 8th grade. And that's just one way we encourage families to work and be in the Word together at home in support of what they're doing at school.
That is great. We do a similar kind of thing through Jubilation, where we provide a remembering work verse that isn't so much of an academic thing as much of it being the Word and being this piece of the Word out of a story that we do together. I think that's really what we want to encourage you families to be and do about. To parents, you take the continuing upfront role of teaching about faithfulness in Jesus through your own lives, which means having a regular rhythm at home that you come up with, that we can provide resources and support for, whether it's at also then church, not also, but in addition to being at church together, gathering with the extended family of God in worship and in learning and devoting time together and in play, and then with our school as well, being a part of that school community. But it's a lifelong thing, which means it doesn't end at 8th grade. It's actually you guys being part of the church's ministry Sunday morning and Wednesday nights during those special seasons as well. We want to encourage you to be about all of that. So thanks for letting us have a few minutes to share with you, and God's blessings in your year and your ongoing discipleship with your kids.